Hello guys. Um, so we're back. Top 32, Winston versus Absoul. So Winston, um, just like his profile picture, he's well known for using AoE rush back in the day at least, but now is more of a meta box here. With a little more emphasis on turtling a little bit with 2 healers and a burrow. So there is the C2 band first, which is pretty standard for most players. And then Absol's box is pretty meta except for Ares. And then both players picking Jhin. Boring picks. Taking a long time for the second ban, so we'll see what he bans here. He's gonna go for the tiles. He's gonna ban Holy and McLean. And then he's gonna pick up the Sissy combo with his Jhin. So potentially he's thinking about picking up his own McLean here and limit the mobility of his opponent. In that case, there's 2 flyers from Absoul's side that doesn't really care about the McLean pick, and he does pick up Absoul, which opens up his pick a little bit, but at the same time it's kind of limited. The 2 best units to get benefit from the buff is Lost 10 for sure on this map especially, and then there's Lucretia. It's okay on Annie as well, but those are the top 2 units. So I'll consider banning those 2, and he does. Okay, he picks up his own Lost 10. So Absol might consider banning the IBC here with probably McLean or Grun, but he does ban out the Affection Buffer. Interesting. So Winston will get pretty decent picks after. It's gonna be McLean or Grun. And he does pick up the Annie Absol did for the IBC buff, which is okay. Now he has a choice. Just because he was able to get Lost 10, he doesn't have to worry about tanks too much. So he bans out the long range, 2 long range units. And Die Hard ban is crucial because at least he had Sissy for Lancer against Wham, but Die Hard is just gonna be a long range assassin. And then he picks up Ares. In the last pick, he's most likely gonna pick up one of the tanks. It's interesting to me he picked up Grun. But we'll see what his plan is. So he has 2 tanks now. And then if you go a little tanky on Grun with the infantry troop, she could potentially become the tank here. Not sure if that actually tanks Ares. The Ares is gonna have faction buff from Rosen, so it's gonna be a little stronger as well. And then he also has the new troops for that single target. Sam Jaeger did win. Very good games, though. I thought Cook had the advantage both games, but Jaeger closed out both games. Very good plays on both sides. This match should be entertaining as well. There's no tanking, there's no turtling. Both players gonna be aggressive. Winston is a little more passive and has lost him's the key unit that's gonna control the map. Whereas Absoul, he has the Ares and potential making with the any Ares combo. There's faction buff, so it does make his Ares a little more strong, a lot more stronger. So what he could do, leave the Oboro in the back with the Lancer from Sissy protecting Oboro from the Ares, and then he can try to spread out his units. At the same time, since Oboro can't move, you can probably set up your Annie to snipe as well. So we'll see what happens. Okay. But Ares is going for the AoE. Interesting. Considering all these units are bulky and not going to die to Ares AoE, and it's very easy to spread. Interesting choice here. Everything else seems standard, so he's gonna go back to Jhin first. You just have to be careful with any portal and Ares. So it might be wise to set up his Oboro later turns, just so you can avoid getting out of any range and also Ares' range when you set up your Oboro. So probably end of the turn. Okay, summons his Lancer now. So the ideal spot for Oboro is actually over here with the tree. He's not gonna be able to reach. Oh, that's not too bad as well. No, it's not bad. So he's gonna get extra damage taken for his soldiers here. Not as much defense, but still good. And he does have Iron Helmet that's gonna help against Annie if it procs. Fighting Monk, not the strongest unit either, so I don't think she can one-shot. So, pretty safe here. Already spreading out units here. Okay. So he does leave these two units, the gimmick combos. Now you probably want to use Grand first and then use Lost Time last. Let's see, what can you do here? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Because Lost Time can zone out right now, more than Grand Shell. just because there's Ares early. And he's probably going to set up the portal on the bottom side of the map. Board's going to be safe up here. Okay. So he's going to use her last. Interesting. Very likely she's going to go to the bottom. And this positioning doesn't really help. Cannot reach this tile, but probably has Inspire here. So that's going to allow him to go up to this tree and then snipe something. Now, if Absoul decides to go in turn 1 and AoE, Lost Time can just stun and potentially just kill, so it's going to be just negative -1 unit for Absoul. So, wonder what play he's thinking of. Okay, so he is gonna set up the portal to the bottom and thinking of sending Ares. One, two, three, 4, 5. This is actually good for Winston. Winston can just position a little up top and get out of Annie's range. Annie can attack up to... Annie can't reach anybody, actually. There's a tree, the genius stuff doesn't work, so her range is up here. There's water, she can only move up here. But putting Gren there, you're vulnerable to Annie now. So I think I would have just moved up instead of in range, because the next unit that should attack, it could be Gren, but you could also just use Lost Time to attack Ares. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. But now she can snipe this Annie as well. And once Annie's gone, there's no real range left for Absoul, considering this is AoE as well. So we'll see what he does. So if Absoul chooses to go on turn 1 AoE these, you can try to AoE this, I guess. Oh, he stays back. So now he can choose to snipe Annie if he wants to now. Let's see if he does. Low attack, I think it's 4 stars. This might be Bracer. Could be Overlords. Either way, he has to move his ground. Either go for the snipe or run back. Then again, you might survive, but I think it's a risk that you don't want to take. Yep, so he is gonna go in. The question is, can you kill? That's an easy kill. Now, he's pretty much free to do anything now. Can inspire, go in, 1, 2. As a map control. Okay, so he's setting up his Ares. That's gonna deal extra damage now. Move his Jin, smart move. You kind of want to get out of this range, the portal range. So this is okay. He couldn't move all the way back up though. The only play that might mess things up is since Lost Him needs Inspire to engage, as soon as he uses Inspire, Ares can come in, right? Because there's no more healer left. It's not gonna kill. Okay. If he does this, then he can just stun and run back. I think that might be a good play. Stun, run back to this tree. Oh, you can't stun, sorry. It's Rosa. But not gonna get killed for sure by Lost Him here. So not too bad. But he does have a way to act against his Jin. Winston does. Whereas Absoul doesn't really have a choice. Because he really doesn't want to throw away these units, I don't think. Ares maybe not as useful. IBC is still useful. But what he could do is like suicide and deal damage and suicide. So we'll see what he does. Still not in range. So this doesn't really do anything. I think I would have been a little more brave and moved up. If you think you can kill. So interesting. It's gonna deal damage, not gonna kill. But depending on what Absol does with his Ares. So if he chooses to AoE and suicide, then Jin can run back a little bit, but otherwise Winston can act again and kill his Jin. So we'll see what happens here. Does he make that play? Even if he does suicide, it's still not the best move. Because he still has that Lancer to protect his team, even if Jin acts again, so he can't really move up. So he has to move back, and he just lost Ares for free. So Winston has all the answers right now. So if he wanted to, he can just move his Jin all the way up. Very unlikely that he's gonna die to auto attack from Ares, so he can move all the way up. Okay, so Winston, if he doesn't mess this up, he should be winning. Just move up Jin, sacrifice, snipe that Jin. But at the same time, it's Jin for Jin. But the remaining units are a lot better for Winston, even if it's 1-for-1 trade. So kill that Jin. IVC can probably kill him off next turn. But still, Winston's ahead. Because Ares is pretty useless. And his overworld's gonna get charged up. So he's thinking about the next play here. I would not... Okay, so he brought 2 ST. Okay, that's perfect. 7 move. So he doesn't even need to use his healing skill. He can just go up, use Air Slash. Wait. What? What? Why did he act again? Jin was gonna act again. Oh, he already acted again. Did he? Okay. Either way. Winston's up. He should have the advantage here. Oh, this might not kill just because of that proc. But we'll see. It is unicorns. Easy kill. Doesn't really matter. She's out now. She doesn't really have that skill for 5 turns. Or 4 turns because I act again. And AoE Ares is not going to do anything, so... I'll be surprised if Winston loses. It's very unlikely that Ares is gonna kill this Oboro. Oh, he did get the damage buff though, but only has auto attack. So it's gonna be 20%. The new trip's pretty strong. Very unlikely though. It's safe to use Lost Time now, because he can't really do anything this turn. He's just gonna run back. I don't think that's necessary. Her auto attack wasn't gonna kill him. But he's spreading as much as possible because of the AoE. Doesn't have turn prio this time though. So potentially Absoul can snipe something next turn. He can damage this turn and then finish off. But Sissy's in range to heal either units. Okay, so he's gonna go for Sissy. Let's see if she dies. Even if she dies, it's not the best. Because if she died, he had turn prio. And yep, I think that's a good choice. So he's able to counter kill if he goes for Sissy kill here. At this point, it's pretty much over now. He could just run back. I think that's the best play here. Nope. So he kind of set it up so that he can act again on board for the four buffs, but 3 buffs enough anyway, so it's okay. There's no tank. Can you reach? What was that? Yeah, so misplay there. He could have hooked to Ares and then attack. But that doesn't really matter. Over can kill anyway. So misplay, but I don't think it matters. She's not gonna kill anybody with the she can reach. No, she can't. With that skill, most likely she's not gonna one shot. Go here, attack. Now the question is, do you use this or auto attack? I would auto attack. Because you have turn prio, so I would just auto attack. And then next turn, kill IBC with the skill, and then AoE down the Ares because you have turn prio. I think that would have been the better play. Because IBC is the bigger threat. And considering how weak he is to magic. This might kill. We'll see. But it's over though. Even if it kills, she's gonna take a lot of damage. And then he can just free kill here. And it's gonna be lost time versus Rosen. So, oh, lost a pack buff though. Still kills. And that should be GG. Not giving up though, Absoul. He's gonna run back to the tree, heal his way back. He's gonna move up closer to defensive terrain. Can probably just move here. So he's gonna go for it now. Use 3C. And because her healing is so low that she's probably not gonna survive next turn. 92%. Here's Slash's back though. And this for everything. Still kills, okay. That's game 1. Alright, game 2. Game didn't start, meaning they might change their box. If anything, Absoul might. I don't think Winston's gonna change. Seemed like his strat worked. When it's working, don't change. I have a feeling Absoul's gonna take out his Ares. I would too. It's just, if he brought single target, game would have been different. Absoul would have had the advantage. I'm not sure why he brought AoE. The AoE doesn't really do anything. Your opponent has a healer, and also you don't have a unit. Your opponent doesn't have a unit that you can one-shot. So it's just a wrong choice. Keeps his Ares though. So infantry Ares you can use to make some more clutch plays. It's not really, you're not trying to one shot, but I think it's good for sure with the balance play. You can set up for, you can pull in the set of kills. It can also work against turtles as well. Pretty much the same picks, same bands. Pulling unit has always been strong, especially now because everybody else has long range now. That you can pull things that you can't reach and then set up with Ares and kill things off, which is nice. Okay, Polly and Sissy bend this time. So no more Jin combo, especially as player 2. When a P1 is always good. Okay, I got the mages this time. Early. So only magic damage left is IBC. And it's very unlikely Absoul's gonna pick up IBC now, because there's no units to buff. Other than Jin, which doesn't really matter, and McLean, but probably gonna get banned. He does pick up IBC. You know what that means? You can ban out McLean and Diehard and then pick up something like Rosen. But he picks up Elham. Opens up IBC ban here. And for Absol, I think it's very tempting to pick up that Rosen now. With the tank. Instead of Ares. Yep, so he's gonna pick up that Rosen, and then he's gonna pick up the tank next turn. So Winston can choose to ban 2 tanks that he doesn't want to face. Or Absoul could just pick up Ares as well. So if you're on a deal with Ares, then you can just ban a 1 tank and Ares. But he bends out 2 tanks. Very tempting to pick up that Lightbringer, but we'll see. Because Absoul's a believer that tank plus Rosen is OP, so he might. But there are 2 assassins now. But he does pick that up. So you have Jin and Wetham who are hard to kill. That Wetham's probably going to bring the damage reduction so that he can't be sniped easily. There's no extra damage buff or anything coming from Winston's side, so it might be hard to kill even though he has assassins. We'll see. But if Jin is not buffed, he is killable. And you also have Grun, potentially set up by ignore card kill. Winston might bring defensive Grun Rancher just because of that Wetham. We'll see. But even if he doesn't, I'll take that trade. As long as it's not Jin, I want your enemy Wetham to come in and just trade. That's fine. Because Winston has 5 DPS, whereas Absoul has 3, so 1 for 1 is 4 versus 2. Makes things better for him. He did bring guard, but I don't think that's strong enough, right? I don't think that trip is strong enough. If he really wanted to tank, he could have brought the infantry. I don't think this is strong enough. Okay, so I actually have something come up, so I'm gonna. Since this screen's gonna move, I'm gonna make it long in case. Then I got an AFK, so there'll be no casting for a bit. Hopefully you can see everything. So
正しい道を守り続けて。水晶に帝国の敵を倒すのです。水晶に帝国の敵を倒すのです。 奴らの陣形を崩せ。奴らの陣形を崩せ。 帝国の敵を倒すのです。ノーランを踏みにじる者は必ず撃つ。正しい道を守り続けて。ザコメ。新世界の霧となる。 の制裁を受け入れよ。
新世界の切り物だ。混沌に帰る。混沌に帰る。
ごめんなさい。私。正しい道を守り続けて。
復讐が終わらない限り戦いも終わらない。混沌に帰る。新世界のザコメ。私は再び生まれる。
闇を砕く限り真実の輝きを。レーゲンブルクのために。
復讐が終わらない限り戦いも終わらない。ベルダールの怒りの炎に焼かれろ。
レーゲンブルクのために。正しい道を守り続けて。
ザコメ。飲みすぎたわ。頭がグラグラ揺れてるよ。復讐が終わらない限り戦いも終わらない。
ついて帝国の敵を倒すのです。闇を砕く限り
ザコめ。
しまうのです。
エルラールの怒りの炎に焼かれろ。復讐が終わらない。
砕け散ってしまうのです。
エルダールの闘志、死は敗北ではない。